I didn't realize what a tough act I was going to have to follow. Pam Davidson, thank you for those inspiring words. It's an honor to stand here in front of this spectacular crowd today representing the Illinois Democratic County Chairman's Association as president. Along with our great leadership team, I'd like to recognize Dan Kovatz, who's done an outstanding job. Many of you work with him, help put that together. Our first chair, Billy Halstead, the Peoria County Democratic Chairman. Billy, great work. Our treasurer and Shelby County Chairman, Dennis Fisher. Dennis, thank you for all the good work you do for us, and thanks for bringing your family with us here today. We also have some other people we need to recognize today. I want to thank our host, the county chairman of Sangamon County, Doris Turner, for all of her hard work for our party and our organization. Our fundraising team that helps Dan and I pull this whole event together, they do an outstanding job. Nancy Cohn and Christina Nowinski, please thank you very much for all that you do, and the volunteers here today with them that help them do that. Organized labor is an important partner for the Democratic County Chairman's Association, so I want to give a special thank you to my personal friend and our supporter, Michael Kerrigan, the president of the AFL-CIO. Michael, he is always there for us. There's some other people in organized labor I want to recognize too, co-workers of mine, leaders amongst their field, and leaders for me, and give me a lot of latitude to help me work with you and do the things that I do. I'd like to recognize Mark Poulos for all of his work. He's an outstanding leader. And my team leader, John Freitag, who is the Democratic County Chairman of Joe Davies County. John, thank you for being so supportive. It's greatly appreciated, friend. There's also a person that was a mentor to me as a young guy coming up, and he's here. He's been a chairman for many years, leader in the Laborers Union, John Penn from McLean County. John, you're there for everybody, not just for me, but thank you for what you do. Special shout out to Glenn Pichard, who is always available to chairs everywhere across the state, Democratic organizations. Glenn is always available to come and help speak for you anytime. Now, I'd like to thank where I come from, my home. The Rock Island County Democrats are here with me today. I want to thank them. My congresswoman and your congresswoman, Sherry Bustos. Sherry is a tireless party builder. She is working to help build this party with her Build-A-Bench program. There's literature on many of your tables about it. She's working hard to build that next generation of Democrats and give the candidates the tools they need to be successful as candidates. So she's a voice for downstate, but she's also a voice for our country and a great team partner. Thank you, Sherry, so much. And lastly, but not leastly, before I start my formal remarks, I have an anniversary on Tuesday. I want to thank my wife for her support, Kim House, and my children that are here, Tom and Kalisha. I couldn't do this without their support, as you all know, when you're out there working. All right. Welcome to the 2017 Chairman's Brunch, and thank you all for being here. Together, united, organized, energized, and more motivated than we have ever been before. Because the people of Illinois can't wait any longer. They need a win. They need a governor. I ask you, are you ready to win? Are you ready to win? There are those people out there that have tried to define the Democratic Party and tried to define the Democratic County Chairman's Association. Some of them in good terms, and some of them in not so good terms. Some of them have taken on the meaning and our brand as Democrats as to what we are in order to lift themselves up or to somehow embellish themselves or elevate themselves or bring themselves to what we've grown to be, activists. But it's important to me before I leave this podium and before you leave this room that you know what the Democratic County Chairman's Association is, because it's important to me. I didn't give these past years of my life to help to build this thing, to bring all these organizations together, to unite us, to have it torn down or have it to be talked about in such a disparaging way. The volunteer organization of the Illinois Democratic County Chairmen's Association exists for a singular purpose: to provide a strategic, grassroots foundation that elects Democrats in Illinois. That's it. That's all we're about, is electing Democrats, and we work damn hard to do it. We are about the win. We're about the W. We love our candidates. We've got a lot of great candidates. Show us how you're going to win, because that's what we're about. We want to win, and we need a win, and our state needs a win. So we'll make no apologies about that for anybody. We'll take our time. We'll watch with everybody. We'll help, and we'll urge the people on that we're working with and learn more about them. But if you see us out there, you see us training precinct committeemen, you see us training candidates, you see us working with our county chairman and trying to get them organized and train them, give them tools, it's about the win. That's it. It's about the win. When you see us fundraising, like we are here this morning, it's to give those people, our volunteers, the precinct committeemen, the county chairs, the tools and the resources that they need to win. You're not leaving anything on the table. We don't have anything to spare. Everything that comes into this room goes back out of this room into grassroots efforts within your counties. These aren't paid positions. We're volunteers. We're believers. So when you see us collaborating with our political partners and elected officials, you see us working across the state with our other partners, we're about doing that in order to give our candidates a chance to win. We work to create the biggest network possible with our partners across the state to secure a win. Our partners are the Democratic Party of Illinois, the Illinois Democratic Senate Victory Fund, Organized Labor, Indivisible, Act Now, Planned Parenthood, Personal PAC, NARAL, Equality Now, Illinois Women's Institute for Leadership, Democratic Governors Association, Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee, the Democratic Governors Association, the Democratic National Committee, Young Democrats of Illinois, and they're taking off and doing a lot of great work, and the College Democrats and all that they're doing, the 10th Dems, Lauren Beth Gash, the New Trier Democratic Organization, Citizen Action, Southern Illinois Democratic Women's Association, Resist Illinois, and the Democratic Socialist Association, and others. Because we're inclusive and we need us all together. Everybody's got to have a place at the table, and we're bringing them together. The Chairman's Association is working with all of them. They are all our partners. So we're going to win in 2018. We are proud Democrats. We are not the old school machine politics, as some people have tried to define us. We're not the smoke-filled back room. Hell, none of us smoke anymore. We are proud Democrats, and we're going to have our way. We've had enough. We're going to win in 2018 with your help. We are 102 Democratic county chairmen here today, all of them volunteers. Not because somebody put a gun to their head, not because they have some other personal stake, because they care about their family, they care about their neighborhoods, and they care about their community. We lead nearly 7,500 precinct committeemen, all volunteers. Same thing, same as all of you people in the room. We are the sum total. The Chairman's Association is the people in this room. You should feel a part of it. If you hear somebody talking about the Illinois Democratic County Chairmen's Association, tell them I'm a part of that, because you are in every sense of the word. So in closing, whatever you see us do as an organization, know this about us, that our actions will be strategic, and that our motivations are sincere, and that above anything else, that we're about to win. Thank you very much for being here today.